Did you just go there?
I did. I did
Wow.
start the class with Brap. However, here we go. We're going to go into Lemondogs versus Enigma. I am, of course, Brycey, and joining me is my co-caster, Benson, who didn't like my intro.
That's not the best intro you've ever done, ever. Won't lie.
I can't do it as well as some other people can. I just wanted to do it.
AKA Mad Cat. But hey, anyway, yes, we're going to see some Enigma versus Lemondogs. This is the losers bracket final. The winner of this will go into the grand final to face Tech. Sweden, who have played very well throughout this whole tournament. And you know, these two teams, you see, originally we thought it'd be Enigma in the final, guaranteed. But Lemondogs, they played very, very well all throughout the tournament. I remember Sargis tweeted me yesterday saying Lemondogs would get to the final and potentially win the event. Nixon looked so strong all of yesterday. Hasn't looked the same today, though, not going to lie. Hasn't been performing at his best after he lost that free-for-all tournament, ironically. But still, Lemondogs going strong, playing very well. And this is going to be a very, very close game, no doubt.
Yeah, it is. However, I've got to give it to Lemondogs. They have surprised me with just how great they actually are. I think that's who we're going to follow first of all when we jump into this game. I think they're still setting up. I was told that we're a little bit behind schedule, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, and I've just seen Tech Sweden have a problem. They have a bit of an issue. Tech Marts has booked the train for 3 hours from now, and apparently he needs to be on that train because he tweeted out saying he needs to be on his train in 3 hours. And I said, "Not a chance, bro. You're too busy winning LAN." And he says, "Needs to do it quick though." So apparently he needs to win the final very, very quickly.
Well, I'm going to have to hope this game is quick then. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, another forfeit. I hate it when people forfeit. Ruddy tech scum. Anyone who's in tech.
I'll play. I'll play online. I'll be fine. I'll replace him.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, just forfeit, guys.
I'll cast and play at the same time. It'll be all right.
Yeah, they might as well forfeit now.
I'm actually a good player. Just stop this. I'm better at Black Ops 2 than I was at Modern Warfare 3, as you will find out soon enough.
It's not hard.
That's all I'm saying. You'll find out soon enough when I destroy you at LAN, and you'll cry.
You ain't gonna
put it this way. If I beat you at LAN, I am going to bully you eternally, and I will never let you forget it. Ever.
If you beat me at LAN, I'll break your fingers.
Oh my god, I can just... The trash talk between us would just be too funny.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I would inflict grievous bodily harm on you. Just for the hell of it.
Oh, well, I'll be too busy laughing, not going to lie.
You won't.
See, Mad Cat's in the chat. Mad Cat, did you like Bryce's intro of just brap?
I don't think he heard it. I can't brap like Mad Cat. I do love it every time I hear it though in celebration. It is brilliant.
It's pretty awesome. It's good. It's good. Who's the best AR in the world? Cough. I heard it.
I haven't heard of this cough player. Who is he?
I know, yeah, I was going to say, I've not heard of this cough guy. Need to look him up. Anyone got a Twitter link?
In fairness, it is a valid question. Obviously, the best AR in the world, and I don't think anyone can really dispute it. He's got to be Swizz.
Swizz, best AR in the world. Swizz wouldn't land, isn't he? I mean, you know. He's a good player, Swizz. Oh dear me, but yes, this game looks like it's about to get underway. We have some slums hardpoint. We've got Lemondogs versus Enigma, and you know what? I kind of want to see an Enigma Tech final because there's that chemistry kind of thing. I say chemistry. There's that rivalry rather between those two teams. You know, Enigma historically have beaten Tech at the last two events from being the EE Online tournament and EGL6. So it'd be nice to see if Tech can try and get the upper hand.
Yeah, most certainly so. So let's jump into this game. Jumping into Hardpoint now. And let's have a look. We're jumping first on board with the Lemondogs team. I'm actually going to be first on with Nixon as they rush forward to try to get into this Hardpoint before it spawns up.
Yep, Stun's going over from Nixon, who, like we said, has been a very good player all of yesterday. Let's see if he can produce a good today, though, as Lemondogs actually going to get contested early on, and Enigma are going to have early control over this hardpoint in the middle of the map. On board now with Stoltz, who is trying to control blue. But what's really important to Lemondogs is they need to flip the spawn, and they need to flip it so that they can get good spawning on the next hardpoint, which is going to be down those stairs right at the back of the map. But at the same time, they don't want to give eNigma too many points on this current hardpoint, as Stoltz nearly goes in and unfortunately gets shut down by Henke, who got himself a nice 2-piece.
Yeah, Henke shut down any pressure from Lemondogs there as eNigma take the early lead here in this hard point. And Lemondogs not really having an answer. They can't get into this area as Dissay picks up a 2-piece himself. Nixon, wow, you know what? It might be that eNigma are more warmed up than Lemondogs as they're just losing all the gunfights, Lemondogs, at the moment. And basically, they've had this hard point all the time. However, TMW turns it around, and he's going to get it, unfortunately, a little bit too late now as he knows that eNigma have already moved.
Hardpoint identified.
Yep, they have indeed, and they're going to be controlling those spawns, like I said. And, you know, TMW now needs to make that kill. Unfortunately, does get shut down by Zebby, who's going to be right at the back of the spawn. 50 seconds left, and you can see Stoltz right now looking to see if anyone is anchoring right behind that wall, controlling the spawns for eNigma. But Lemondogs actually do have control, but there is that player behind the wall anchoring, and can he make the kill? Yes, he can. Great play from Stoltz, but eNigma have control of the hardpoint. You can see immediately his teammate just spawned to his left because Stoltz was taking over that anchoring role, and they do have control of this hardpoint now. But no, Henke rushes in there, and there's going to be one more. Stoltz going big.
That accuracy from Stoltz, wow, that was brilliant. He just banged him off the head glitch, giving Lemondogs the opportunity to set up in here now. However, they need to start thinking about moving. There's a reason eNigma haven't put that much pressure on. eNigma have just decided to just ditch it and go to the next one.
Yep, it looks that way as Stoltz making his way down this right-hand side. And again, the main anchor point on this side is going to be that fountain, and you can see there's an eNigma player somewhere around there, and that's what Stoltz is going to pre-aim. Can he find that player? He's going to see one on the hard point, and please don't get turned on there. Oh my days, Dissay turns and destroys Stoltz.
Most certainly does. Now on board with Mallow as they try to rush in and get this. TMW and Mallow are in a position to actually stop this. Can they get in there and actually secure it? No, Henke picks up one. Mallow touch him down, but Dissay is there at the back to just capture it. And unfortunately for him, Dissay and Zebe have locked Lemondogs out. They're going to have to try and make a chance to get back in this hardpoint. They cannot let all these points go. They've also got to be wary. In 30 seconds from now, it will switch into them garages, which is the actual way they are going through to try and get to this hardpoint.
Yeah, I think we're looking very, very good in this beginning of this hardpoint game, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have the right spawns for the garage. However, Mallow is just going to rush straight in there and try and set up around. But again, you can see on the red dot, there's a guy at the fountain for the eNigma team, which Lemondogs have to take care of, because unless they do, they're just going to keep spawning right onto that hardpoint and keep on contesting it. And Lemondogs eventually are going to get worn down. And with that, I mean, immediately you see it contested. There is an eNigma player in there, but Mallow actually managed to take care of Zeb. But there you go, you see the red dot on the radar again at that fountain area. They need to shut him down as immediately they're going to keep on spawning behind there, as you can see. The wave of eNigma players running at this hardpoint.
Yeah, however, I don't think Lemondogs care as Mallow and Stoltz pick up 2 pieces each and actually shut it down and flip the spawns by doing so. So they went a little bit. How did that nade get him? I don't actually know how they got him. However, eNigma have managed to break through and now going to rush into the hardpoint. Dissay is coming through. Anti picks up a 2-piece. Dissay gets dropped by Stoltz. Nixon also there. And it's now going to come to Stoltz 1 versus Anti, who picks up the 2-piece and actually captures that back in favour of eNigma.
Has been indeed, and then look at eNigma's lead now, over 50 points. It's actually 70 points now as Nixon tries to burst in, but immediately gets shut down. Quick look at the scoreboard. Dissay 14-7, going strong for eNigma, and Henke with 8 defends already this early on in the game, playing very, very well indeed.
Most certainly so. I cannot believe just how well these teams are actually going at it. However, you've got to look at the fact that Lemondogs aren't having the greatest time. eNigma seem to be on fire now. Stoltz trying to secure that there. Mallow also getting taken by Zebby as he picks up a 2-piece to try and get in there. Nixon is in the area as well, just frantically defending to try and get some points back on the board. They're not having the greatest start to this game, actually, and it looks like TMW is now throwing nades over. Is that going to hit his teammates? Oh, it's close, but never mind.
After that last game between Replica and eNigma, you know, friendly nades you've got to be a little cautious of. But there's 19 seconds left on this hard point, and eNigma, you can tell by the spawns, they're going to be having the decent spawns for the next hard point, and that's what Stoltz is now going to try and prevent. He's going to push this left-hand side, needs to make this kill there. That's a big kill there on Anti. He's going to check that back wall to see there is an eNigma player anchoring, and there already is. You can see by those stuns, eNigma are going to be already on this next hard point as Henke shuts down Stoltz.
Yeah, so now let's have a look. There is Mallow as we jump on board with him. You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity actually to switch sides in this match. And let's actually jump on board with the eNigma team, who are currently in the lead. So I'm actually going to have a little look on the eNigma team and just see how they are playing. And on board with Zebi as he gets taken down. They are fighting frantically over this at the moment.
They are indeed. 9 minutes 20 still to go. Score 149 to 94 as it stands. Lemondogs trying to mount a bit of a comeback, but they need to control this hard point. And up pops Dise lying down in the grass. Oh, that was some sneaky play right there.
Yeah, I've defaulted over to the eNigma team and actually had a look at Dise as he did actually pull off of that kill. So now looking to see Dise actually going 20 for 11 on the eNigma side. He's doing some serious slaying, but unfortunately just seeing him get taken down. However, eNigma have this hard point
identified.
Yes, they do, on board with Zeb, who's just going to try and hold out this hard point. 162 points they have. The lead is over 50, but in comes the nade. Malo shutting down Zeb, and there you go. You can see Anti doing that anchoring roll at the fountain, just going to hold those spawns for his team. And if he gets a few kills, great play coming from him if he does so, and he does. He takes down Stoltz, but they've lost control of the hard point. But look at where his teammates are going to spawn. Always to his right-hand side, or having said that, one of his teammates to the left, because there is someone in that washing up area as he does actually take him down. That was TMW. Now his teammates should be getting a decent spawn, but you can see Anti desperate to stay alive.
Yeah, most certainly so, and there you go. eNigma coming back into this a little bit, actually closed that gap right down to 35 points, and still doing it. Unfortunately, now Lemondogs back into that spawn. And you know what, Lemondogs coming back into this, they've really closed the gap. However, eNigma are actually set up on the next one, except Lemondogs have a different idea as they clear it out before eNigma can secure it fully, and they are in there, and this could be an awful lot of trouble for eNigma if they can hold this. The garage hardpoint is one of the hardest to take simply because of the chokes.
Yeah, look at the scoreline. eNigma had a pretty massive lead, if I'm honest, early on, and it seemed like Lemondogs are going to come all the way back into this game. But the last half point we saw with eNigma, in fact, both of them have been very, very close, going right to the end. So this one looks like it's going to be very similar as Dise storms into there, shutting down Malo, shutting down TMW. Where is the third player? There he is, three-piece on the hard point. Let's go, Dise. Great play coming from him.
Yeah, so Dise, and that means eNigma for the first time in a while have actually regained the lead now. And like I said, Lemondogs come right back into this, I should say. However, eNigma managed to just pull ahead a little bit as they get this, and they have got the good spawn as well. However, Replica have got to now back off and be looking for the next hard point.
Yeah, next hard point central to the map by the statue. And are eNigma going to get the spawns for that? It doesn't look like it. They're spawning right at the back, and no one's going to be on that hard point apart from Replica. Henke now needs to turn this corner and try and slap one off it. Can he do it? No, he can't. Shut down by Nixon, who was hiding in the corner.
Yeah, on board with Zebi as that player dies, and it looks like he's trying to get into this blue area. Unfortunately for him, Stoltz is there, and it looks like Andy's going to fall for the same trap, but no, he actually wins that gunfight, and it looks like is he going all the way around? It looks like he might be. Either that or he's setting up ridiculously early for another hard point as he actually tries to get onto Stoltz. Stoltz takes him down anyway, and Lemondogs are holding this now with a vengeance.
Yeah, eNigma knew that he needed to get the spawns right for the next hard point, and unfortunately they couldn't make that kill right at the back. However, Henke with a nice nade shutting down TMW. He needs to rotate all the way down this right-hand side. They haven't got the choice, to be honest. They can't afford to lose out on the spawns, otherwise they could potentially lose the game as 3 eNigma players go down. It's going to be left to Dise to produce something magical. Sees one, shuts down Malo. Can he find the anchor though? That is the question. He needs to shut down their anchor. He sees him behind the wall, a bit preemptive on the shooting, and Stoltz is going to shut him down. And to be honest, if I was a betting man now, I would have to say this game should go to Lemondogs.
It really should. They've come screaming back into this. Like I said, it might have been a case that eNigma were a little bit more warm since they just played a game and Lemondogs hadn't for a little while. But however, Lemondogs seem to have got into full swing of it now and are actually coming at eNigma, but they only have to get 10 seconds to win, and unfortunately Nixon picks off the 2-piece. If he can hold this, it's going to be game over. But Henke 2 pieces in reply, but he needs to get in there. He cannot let them get 6 more seconds.
Hardpoint contested.
They need to hold this, but are they going to be able to do so? 3 seconds? No, they are not. That is going to be
TMW with the 3-piece and Nixon using the last one, and that is it. He actually has just managed to do that to win it for his team. TMW with the 3-piece in the end. I think we're going to see it.
I think we are, right? Well, we'll definitely see 2 kills. Nice play coming from TMW, and that means Lemondogs are going to have a 1-map lead in this best of 5. And just to address a quick question that a few people are asking about the codcasting feature, the reason that we're not using it is because we have 3 people in 3 different places. So what our producer will see in Sweden will be different to what we see, or what I see, and then what Brycey sees, which means 3 people then have to have the same thing on Codcaster, which if you've ever used Codcaster, it's a very dynamic feature. It's very easy to change and switch up, and it just creates so many difficulties trying to use it online. So we have decided to go the old school way and just do it by spectating, because it will auto switch, etc. So it just means it's a lot easier on our producer. If we were in Sweden, however, we'd have control over what we were seeing, and it would be a lot easier to use. So actually at LAN, Codcaster is really decent to use, but unfortunately for home use, it is very, very problematic indeed.
Yeah, most certainly so. Now, we are actually going to go on a very, very... Well, actually, I'm lying. I'm not going on a break. I want to talk about the Squid Grip giveaway. If you want to win yourself... Huh?
I said liar.
I never lie. I'm a saint. Anyway, back onto the Squid Grip giveaway. If you want to win yourself a set of Squid Grips, go and follow the EEE Twitter and retweet their competition tweet, and then you can actually... win yourself a set of Squid Grips. However, we're going into the next game. It is, in fact, Capture the Flag on Raid.
Yeah, CTF on Raid. Raid, one of my favourite maps, simply because it's looks like Iron Man's house. We discussed this yesterday. It's awesome. I love the detail in the house and just the vibrant colours. It's just nice. It's bright. I like it.
That's a weird reason to like.
I just like it. Okay, it's just nice. It plays out quite nicely, and plus I know the spawn traps, and I dropped a 40 bomb on it yesterday, so I'm allowed to like it.
Didn't. I did. Anyway, let's have a little look at how we go now onto this. We're jumping on board with Zebby first of all, as he gets taken down on this Capture the Flag. You know what? We've actually seen eNigma be quite aggressive on their previous capture flags. How that's going to play out against Lemondogs, who just won that last game, we're going to have to find out.
We are indeed. Henke making his way down the middle of the map. Risky strategy, but he's going to see one. That's TMW, shuts him down. Can he get out of the line of sight of Mallow? I believe Mallow's actually up top in his own spawn. He's going to actually leave that kill. Smart play from Henke. Going to just overextend all the way down to basketball court to see if he can try and get a cheeky pull off. And the question on this map, so commonly asked, is which way to pull the flag. And to be honest, the most effective route I've seen, it's going to sound crazy, but it's straight down the middle. Because the problem is, for eNigma, the Lemondogs team can spawn both on the left and right, so if they get a split spawn, you're in trouble. Doesn't matter which way you pull the flag, whereas straight down the middle, you can get one AR to anchor that middle point and check the right and left hand side. So ironically, the best flag pull on this map, from what I've seen so far, is quite literally straight down the middle of the map.
Well, we're going to see if the teams can actually utilise that little nugget of information you've just given there, Benson, on how they are actually going to play this out. And it looks like Zebby now moving forward to support his teammate, try to get this flag away. Unfortunately, he was taken down by Lemon Stoltz as he actually answers back there. Zebby turns around, doesn't manage to get Mallow as he gets dropped by him. And like I said, neither team actually playing too aggressive at the moment.
3 minutes to go of this first side of CTF on Raid. Yet to see a flag pull as of yet. Henke got pretty close to doing so, but DC has just seen someone just past B-Dom towards their spawn and going to decide to back off. Smart play. And needs to reload. He actually accidentally sprint and cancelled his reload. But he is going to see someone on top of that statue in the middle, but shut down.
He was in fact shut down, as we are still on board with Zebby as he's taken down by TMW. And I'm going to take this opportunity to just have a quick look at the scoreboard. 2.5 minutes into this map. Scores all fairly even over the place. However, Mallow just got a 2-piece, bringing him 8 for 2 at the moment. And there we go, actually picking up the 3-piece and getting that flag away with his team. This could be an opportunity for them there. They are in a good position now. If Lemondogs can lock this down, they're going to get this flag home.
Zeb just did something just out of the matrix. So he shot around the corner. I'm not entirely sure how he pulled off that piece of magic, but he managed to kill the flag carrier, and that could give him just the right amount of time for DC to go clutch. He's cooking a nade there. I'm not sure if that's the smartest play, because someone's going to spawn behind you. Oh, he should have just gone for the immediate challenge on the turn. Unfortunate play there. He wasn't to know they were spawning behind him. Henke going for the pre-fire now. As it stands, eNigma are 1 flag behind to this Lemondogs team, who are looking very strong indeed.
Yeah, they are looking very, very strong. Like I said, that was great play there actually by Mallow, who picked up a 3-piece to take the flag away. However, Henke has now got it away. We could be seeing a cap from eNigma, as all of them are up, and they just need to make sure they lock this map down. However, Stoltz taking down Zebby. Nixon taking down Henke with the nade there. Anti in a good position to actually lock it down. Can he pick up the 2-piece? No! Nixon has actually going to get that return, and that was great play from Nixon to lock that down.
Was indeed, and you know, Henke's such a good SMG objective player. we saw it on Modern Warfare 3, he's so good at what he does. And Henke now needs to actually change it up his strategy and go for a little bit of defensive work, trying to find that player. Where has he actually gone? He's not sure. There he is in front of him, backs off, smart play, doesn't need to challenge that, can afford to just wait him out.
Yeah, most certainly so. So let's have a little look at how this is going to go. Lemondogs just seem the better team as TMW actually picks up a two-piece. Zebby is now going to hold in this area and actually uses that Cat 40 to just pre-aim and take him down. And that was a good opportunity actually for Lemondogs to pull a flag away. But Zebby has deflected all of that pressure by just holding around this area.
He has indeed, and that's some good play coming from him. Blowing up the car to see if he can get a cheeky little kill, but he is not going to be able to do so. 39 seconds left of this first round of CTF. And Nixon playing some sneaky little strategy, outthinking Zeb there, and Anti's going to be all by himself, manages to take one down, but that flag is going to be away. No one spawns in. Ooh, that's quite a lucky spawn if I'm honest. Can they get the stuns off? I don't think they're going to be able to stop this flag. It's going to go in this kitchen, and Henke not able to make that kill. He was already round the corner, and that is going to be 2-0 in this first fight.
Great play actually from Nixon, Mallow, TMW, Stoltz just playing more of a slaying role as behind. The entire Lemondogs team just seems to win a lot of gunfights. They're really geared up for this now and just decimating on eNigma. You're seeing all the gunfights go their way in this game, and there you go. First half, 2-0 to Lemondogs, and you know what? We're actually going to jump on board with them in the second half.
Looking good. If you're a Lemondogs fan, not going to lie, I'm very surprised. I thought this would be a little bit more even. I would have thought we would have been drawing, but, you know, eNigma, Lemondogs, looking a good game so far. Lemondogs, if you remember, 1-0 up, will change team. We will, in fact, get on board with Lemondogs now, who have that 2-0 lead in this game, and they are going to be looking at trying to extend it, if not at least just defend it, as we're on board with Mallow straight off the bat. He's making his way down this right-hand side, cooking that nade. Don't think that is going to connect, though. Actually, it does connect. Shooting down Anti, that's a great nade. I thought for a minute there that was going to go into the water and not hit anyone.
Yeah, it has actually been a great nade. However, now on board with... I said we were going to change teams, and then I didn't. Never mind. However, I'm now going to jump on board with Lemondogs, and I am on board with the TMW. Let's see what he can pull out using that MSMC. And they look a little bit more defensive than they did last half. Yeah,
I mean, they obviously have that 2-0 lead. It's fragile, but I think they're going to want to try and protect that at all costs rather than risking overextending it and getting a few plays down and then losing a few flags that way. And you can look at just what Stoltz is doing right now, being very, very defensive. He knows there's someone near that B-Domo area. He's going to wait for his teammates to advance before he even thinks about it. What he needs to be careful of, though, is the doorway to his right-hand side. Someone could easily just poke through there and actually get straight towards his flag, so there could actually theoretically be someone behind him, although he does manage to shut down one eNigma player. He's looking for a second. There is the second player, and DC out shooting Stoltz.
Yeah, most certainly so. Now, defaulting over to Mallow, let's have a look at what he can produce sitting in the middle of this map. He knows his teammate's actually quite near the flag, holding it down, takes down Henke, and it looks like he's going to go over to the right-hand side and try and secure this now to see if he can get it. However, he's got no support over here, so either he's going to have to go for this flag with no support, or he's just going to have to try and hold this right-hand side.
Well, the one thing he is doing, which is not the best thing by being on this basketball court, is he's blocking the spawn, which means they're going to be spawning closer to the B-Domo area, which means it's a lot easier for them to overextend, the eNigma players that is, to overextend towards the Lemondogs flag. As you see, Lemondogs actually 2 down as Zeb shutting down TMW. Nixon just trying to find out where Zeb has actually gone. He's not sure. He's trying to get a pre-fire on. Now the only place he must be is obviously back here, which is where he's trying to check, see if he's going to be in the weight room. But Nixon completely lost him there. Not entirely sure where he's gone.
No, I think he was just trying to hold out a little bit for his team to respawn and actually did it. However, he walked straight in the gunfire there as TMW takes down him and Henke, and it looks like eNigma Dis has just ended someone with TMW nade over the top. TMW just being very, very smart there, not good, and gets up the two-piece as well. TMW is on fire this game, and can he now push forward to try to get it? Picking up another kill. Nixon picking up a second one. 3 of them down. Dis has to defend.
They actually had 4 down momentarily, but unfortunately they were not far enough up the map. As you can see, Stoltz just going to play for map control now at this B-Domo area. He's going to shut down Anti straight off spawn. Nice play coming from Stoltz. However, Zeb and Henke respond, trying to deflect a bit of momentum. But let's not forget, Lemondogs are in the lead, and they've got a 2-0 lead. So eNigma are being pushed back right into the spawn by all this Lemondogs pressure. eNigma really needs to try and deflect it and try and get a few caps.
Yeah, they really do, and eNigma, you know what, like I said before, they're being outplayed massively. Looking at the eNigma lineup on the scoreboard, 11 for 17, 11 for 14, 10 for 13, and 10 for 19. They're not having an awful lot of success against this Lemondogs lineup, and that's probably why they're actually, even though if they tried to play aggressive, they're just being shut down time and time again. And like I said, unless they can start out slaying, they're not going to get map control, and they're not going to be able to pull a flag.
It's not looking good if you're an eNigma fan. However, last time we saw, not last time we saw eNigma, but the time before, I believe they actually went 2-0 down before they started a comeback. If I am correct, I'm pretty sure that was against... Who was that against? Yeah, it was against Lemondogs earlier on in the day. Lemondogs took a 2-0 lead, and then eNigma actually won 2 maps back-to-back, but unfortunately lost that last map of Hardpoint to Lemondogs. So these two teams, like we say, already met previously today. However, Lemondogs are looking at trying to make this a very, very convincing performance.
We're winning this fight.
Yeah, you know what? You got to be impressed by these Lemondogs guys. They've come to this LAN. They've put on an incredible performance all day that we've actually seen them. And just having a look at TMW, 23 for 15. Like I said, serious laying for his team. He has taken shots though. Is he going to challenge? Yes, probably shouldn't have challenged there actually. He was already weak. They're now going to come. Stoltz is behind this player. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. However, some of them are there, but Mallow is in a good position to clear that up and make sure that flag doesn't get away.
Time's almost up.
2-0 up, 28 seconds left. It's safe to say Lemondogs are going to take this map, which is going to mean it's going to be 2-0 in this best-of-5 series to Lemondogs. eNigma are going to have to do what they did last time, win the Search and Destroy and the CTF. And, well, hopefully for them, not lose the last hardpoint as Mallow rather, just pulling that flag just because he can. Doesn't even need to cap it. He knows that they've won, and they're going to have that 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, most certainly so as the time runs out. Like I said, now have the 2 map advantage. We're going to go into Search and Destroy. Can Lemondogs continue their dominance of the eNigma lineup?
That is going to be the question. It's looking very good for Lemondogs right now, if I'm honest. But S&D didn't look like their strong point, if I'm honest, from when we saw them last time. So are they going to be able to pick up their game this game?
Yeah, let's have a little look. I think we're going to go on a quick break after you guys. If you want to quickly look at the Squid Grip giveaway we've spoken about before, go and follow EEE on Twitter. Retweet their competition tweet, and you could win yourself a set of Squid Grips. So, like I said before, we're going to take a very, very quick ad break.
As we see some Search and Destroy action. It's going to be eNigma versus Lemondogs. We are going to be on board with the attacking team first. And let's have a quick look. It is in fact going to be eNigma. As I'm on board with Zeb. First of all, Lemondogs getting an early 2 down. As DC does respond by taking down TMW. It's going to be 2 versus 2. And in fact, no, it's not. It's going to be Zeb all by himself. 1 versus 2. He's not going to be able to pull that off. Lemondogs looking strong so far in the Search and Destroy after this first round. And, you know, Nixon with the final kill there. Looking very, very good using that MSMC. He's finally finding that form we saw previously yesterday. 3-0 in that first round, getting 3 kills for himself.
Switching operation ready point.
Nixon. And, you know, we'll switch up the teams. Get on board with the Lemondogs team on attack. And let's have a quick look to see if he can produce the goods. We're on board with Mallow. And you can see straight away the intended rush towards the bomb plant, and you will notice the call-outs very vague, simply because we are on the live PA announcement at EEE2. We don't want the players hearing a few call-outs maybe. We just don't want to risk it, shall we say, but we're on board with Mallow. And he is going to see that red dot on his radar. Is he going to contest? He's going to throw the stuns, and he is going to get the hit markers. Now would be a good time to contest when you're throwing 2 stuns. Can you find the kill? He's going to be sat in the corner. Goes to the pre-fire. Don't choke that, and he has done. Henke shutting down Mallow. Great play coming from Henke. He's got the pistol switch as well, shutting down TMW, which is going to mean Nixon's all by himself. He needs to pull off a 1 versus 3. He's going to see 2 players. Shuts down Anti. Great play. Can he find the second? Oh wow, this is going to be very, very close. Nixon in this 1v3 situation, he has seen both plays. He sees Zeb, but Zeb staying composed, shutting down Nixon. Good play, and that's going to level up 1-1 in rounds as Henke picks up the defuse.
Bomb deactivated.
Good play coming from the eNigma team right there. And again, we will change team once again and get on board with the eNigma side on the attack and see if they can try and do something a little different. And you'll notice a very common rush on this map is immediately run towards a dubstep room and try and get immediate control over that. It's very rare you see anyone rush towards the left. So it's going to be interesting to see if we see any varied strategies this game. So just quickly change team and get on board with Zeb. And it looks like Zeb is... In fact, no, it looked like he went for the bomb and he got pushed off by his teammate. But are they going to try and switch things up? That's the question. Or are they going to continuously run towards the wobble room? They have gone towards dubstep and they have 3 down as Nixon gets a 2-piece. Zeb 1 versus 4. Can he produce the first 1 versus 4 in Triple E history? I believe that's correct. No, Nixon's going to get another 3 kills. So every time Nixon's on defense, he seems to go big. That's 2 3-pieces he's got on the defensive side, and he's actually going 7-1 in this search and destroy right now. So he's having a very, very strong game indeed. And you know, Lemondogs looking the strong team right now, but they have to win on the attack. That is seeming to be the fundamental problem, but we'll change team and see if they can win on this attack. And you know what, I'm going to get on board with Nixon right now. He's top fragging for his team, and he's playing very well as he pulls out that combat knife to try and get an early rush. And you know, not really seeing much of a variation between these 2 teams as he runs in and gets immediately taken down by Dise. He's going to find himself a 2-piece. Henke there to support, taking out TMW. 4 down. The game doesn't even know what to do. It ended that quickly. Oh my days. eNigma playing very, very well. 2 rounds apiece on that defensive side. Look at Zeb just at that B-Dom picking up the final kill cam. Strong play coming from him, finding Stoltz. And like I said, the game ended that quickly. It didn't really know what to do. Really, really good play. And we'll change team, got on board with the attacking side. And I'm on board with Zeb and see if eNigma Zeb can try and produce something.
We got the bomb.
And are we going to see a varied strategy, or are we going to see a very similar one to what happened before? That is the question. Zeb making his way toward the B domino area, cooking that nade, and it looks like he's being a little bit cheeky, varying that strategy. He is going to have a few shots on him, though. He needs to be a little bit cautious. Doesn't want to give away an easy kill. Needs to be careful as those nades come flying in towards him. And like I said, it's going to be the team that wins first on attack, which is going to have the advantage in this game. Zeb being very cautious indeed as we approach that 1-minute mark. He is going to have TMW in front of him, a few shots fired, but actually getting outshot by TMW. No idea how he did that, but he must have got the wall bang.
Yeah, like I said, jumping on board now. I've actually managed to default over to eNigma Anti as he looks like he's trying to hold in this area. And he's actually just got shot on him. Mallow takes him down, banging him through that little bit of cover he actually had. And Dise is, he was with him, but I'm not entirely sure what decisions he's making now.
Yeah, interesting decisions being made there. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right play to do, but it's a 2 versus 4 situation, 27 seconds left. You know, you've got to do something and you have to do it quickly. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to win this engagement, although he is just going to jump in and challenge. Nixon shuts him down, and it does not look good for eNigma.
No, there we go. Nixon gets the 2-piece there. And like I said, he seems to be he pulled right back and went the other way on this map, and didn't really pan out for him. He had that Scorpion Evo trying to get in close, and Lemondogs Nixon, wow, 9 for 2. That is a serious score from him.
Switching
sides. He's playing very, very well in this S&D. But again, it comes down to, can they win on the attack? Whoever wins on the attack first is going to have this serious advantage. I'm on board with Mallow, who is going to go towards this right-hand side early on. He's going to be using that MAA1, and I've no idea why he's called in that nade. Launched that nade across the map. He's not going to get a hit from there. None of the eNigma players are going to be there quick enough. However, he does shut down Henke, but he's going to be last alive. He shuts down Henke and Dise on this A bomb site. The question is, what does he do? It's a 1 versus 1 situation. Mallow versus Zeb. This is the closest Lemondogs are going to be to winning an attacking round. He has 1 minute to think about what he needs to do. But the question is, where is eNigma Zeb?
Yeah, the problem is the time is running out for him, and he knows that he has all the moves to make. Zebby, if he wants to, can just sort of hide, play it patient, wait for a bomb to go down, and hopefully he's picked the right one. I'm sure he will be by one of these bomb sites. Is it going to be this one, though?
That is the question. Bomb goes down at B. Mallow is going to see him in the right side. He goes for the jump. Unfortunately, shut down by Zeb, which is going to be very, very easily diffused, which means eNigma getting a little bit lucky, if I'm honest, going to level it up 3 rounds apiece. That was looking very good for Lemondogs with the bomb down to try and win that attacking round, but unfortunately it wasn't to be.
Get ready for the next.
No, most certainly wasn't. It was unfortunate, like I said, he knew he had a problem. He had no cover. He had to put the bomb down somewhere. He picked that bomb, and unfortunately, like I said, Zebby was in a place to just come out and get the jump on him a little bit, even though he almost pulled that kill off, jumping and aiming in, but just not enough. So let's actually jump on board with the other team and see if they can win this their attacking round.
Bomb acquired.
Yeah, let's have a quick look over. It's going to be eNigma on the attack. Are they going to vary up the strategy, or are they going to go for the similar, more common right-hand side rush? On board with Zeb, making his way in towards the dubstep room. Shuts down one. Can he find a second? Yes, he can. Nice play coming from Zeb. Can eNigma now go ahead and win an attacking round? It's actually a 2 versus 1 situation in their favour. And let's not forget, they are 2 maps down. Yes, they can. Zeb shutting down TMW, now putting all the pressure on Lemondogs. Lemondogs now need to win an attacking round, otherwise they will, in fact, be losing this map.
Yeah, great play there from Zeb. He managed to just cut through the middle, come behind a player and just engage correctly, and then obviously he just tracked back and picked up what was actually quite an easy kill against TMW. So let's actually switch sides once again, jump on board with the Lemondogs and see if they can win this attack. They need to, or they're going to lose this map.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on Lemondogs to try and do something special. Nixon has got first blood on DC though. We're on board with Mallow as TMW responds with a nade. It's 4 versus 2. This is looking good. Nixon with the nade of his own, shutting down Henke, the last player, B-Dom. Wow, Lemondogs really producing a good one. It mattered most. That's going to level things up 4 rounds apiece. And if Lemondogs can win this next round, you know, they're going to be advancing to the grand final, knocking eNigma out. And it's going to be mathematically done. Who has the most kills? I'm pretty sure it's Lemondogs, which is going to mean they are going to be on defense. And we are going to be spectating the eNigma team, if I am correct. I am, in fact, correct.
Yes, you are. Let's have a look at the eNigma team. One of these players to look out for is actually Nixon, the S&D monster at the moment, 11 for 4. He's on the Lemondog side. So we're actually deep forward over to Zebby. What can he do as kills go either way there? Disay and Lemondogs EMW take each other out. Henke picked up another kill. Nixon with the 2-piece though.
No!
Oh my god! Nixon picks up the 3-piece, and we're going to see this in the kill cam. Unbelievable. Like we said, S&D monster, he picks it up and he goes clutch for his team when they need it most, dropping eNigma out of this tournament, dodging that
knife like an absolute boss. Oh my days.
Mission
Nixon going in with the 3-piece and search and destroy, and that is going to mean that Lemondogs are going to be going into the grand final to play TEC. And no doubt that should be a pretty close game. I mean, they actually played each other earlier on, in which Tech took that series 3-1. I believe the final is going to be a best-of-9 continuation. So it's going to start at 3-1, which means Tech actually only need to win 2 maps to take it. A lot of pressure on Lemondogs in that final.
Yeah, incredible amount of pressure. However, Lemondogs have got to be feeling that was